I do believe I have everything set up. Forgot to get to the main page on that. Oh, need to figure out my lighting. Good afternoon, everybody. Slash morning, everybody, because it is not quite 12 o'clock here. Time to do another 300 revivals. Why is my sound coming? There we go. So why is my sound coming through my TV? I thought I plugged my headset in, but I did not. Excuse me. Ugh. I'm not near as sleepy as I was yesterday, thankfully. I don't know what it was about yesterday, but I think I lightly napped most of my day away yesterday. Took Stella on a walk this morning and had the joy of discovering they put down a new layer of gravel and dirt where we walk, so that was fun. I did half the walk we usually did because I'm still taking it easy on my foot, and I came home feeling like I'd ran a mile. But that was mostly trying not to put a lot of weight and pressure on my toes still, because they're the sorest part of my foot anymore. Stella enjoyed it for the most part. At least I think she did. She seems to. Maybe get lucky and get this guy today. I'm hunting him today, and then I'm hunting him tomorrow, and then next Monday. I had to stop and think for a second. I will be hunting Omanyte in Sword, so I can evolve it into an Omastar and take a break from Let's Go. I've been hunting in this game for like a month. Not counting the, what was it, week and a half I ended up having to take off because I couldn't, sit in my chair for streaming because of my foot. Which is always lots of fun. Please let me get this shiny today. I'm so tired of hunting for this shiny. I mean, I'll hunt it till I get it. Or at least till I either get it or I hit like 3 times over odds or something. I'm still not certain when my give up point for this hunt is. It's giving up hunting it in this game. Not, you know, altogether. This has been by far my most stubborn hunt, though. And even if I did somehow manage to miss the shiny in the earlier stages of the hunt, by now I definitely should have gotten a second. So has anybody's thoughts and opinions changed on Mega Victory Bell? I still think he's a goofy guy. I am not the only one who thinks he looks like he comes from a Mario game. Thankfully, I'm glad several other people agree. I still more than likely am not using him on my team, but he is still kind of fun. He would make a very cute drawstring bag. That's something else. Oh, I saw a thumbnail today for somebody who's like, these new megas leaked, and it was, oh, what was the one? I only remember the Swampert, but they had another picture on it, and it looked actually pretty nice. Something that was like, okay, yes, I can see this as a mega, but it's like, no, it's like, dude, they're not gonna put Oshawott in this game. It is not included. This is just wrong. Oshawott was in the last Legends game. What is it, honey? I can hear her moving around. But I hope everybody had a good evening. Also, I hope people remember to get their Qin Pao. I got mine in Scarlet earlier this morning. I'll have to put Violet in tonight or tomorrow or sometime so I can get the other. And do some, crap, which one is it? Tinglu? To do some of the moose raids this evening, I think. Get me some herba. I should be farming the crap out of these raids for Herba Mystica, but I'm just not. So apparently, Horizons is getting a small 3-episode ZA arc for like Roy and whatever the new character's name is. I don't know his name. I know he has a Sableye and a Dragonite. Yes, my dear. What is it? Do you need outside? Okay. Just a second. I'm coming. Hold on. I gotta go let the dog out real fast. Alright, I'll have to get back up in a minute or two and let her back in probably. Unless there's something out there that's gonna hold her attention for a few minutes. Maybe today will be my lucky day though. Maybe I'll finally get this purple Omanyte. It'd be nice. Cult of the Lamb is getting a big update next year, which makes me happy. I'm gonna have to buy it for my computer because it runs just a smidge janky on the Switch. Actually, I need to pull it up and play it some more on my Switch and see if they helped smooth that out. There's a bit of lag in some of the dungeons and stuff. Cult of the Lamb people definitely have earned a paid DLC. So guys, I keep wanting to omit September from the calendar and just jump like straight into October. Because every time I think about this month ending more or less next week, my brain's like, yes, then it is in October, and then it's like, no, it's not. We got an entire other month here, brain. I guess it's probably no worse than me forgetting what season was it. I want to say fall or summer was a season in Stardew Valley once. Like the end of spring, and it's like, yes, I can't wait for fall and Stardew. Just a couple more days, and it's like, wait a second. Remember, that just straight up left summer out in my brain, which summer's kind of my least favorite season because I like nice, warm, reasonably hot days, but like the 100-degree days of summer can go away. I like my cool weather days. Like being able to go outside and walk around in 70-degree heat and not come back home sweating. Leak season is about to, well, rumor season is about to get ridiculous for ZA over the next month. Leak season doesn't officially start for me until like a week before the game comes out and somebody manages to buy it early. And even then, I only really go for Pokedex leaks. Generally, before I play a Pokemon game, I want to know what all is in it so I can team build. Dude, we have known each other for so long. Only I keep erasing your memory. Pokemon games would have so much creepy stuff if you ever took into account things like soft resetting. And not so much soft resetting for like shiny legendaries, because then it's just you and the Pokemon, but like soft resetting hunts like this, where you go through all your fossils and none of them are shiny, so you turn your game on and off again. You're basically giving the dude you're talking to amnesia. Repeatedly. I've given this poor guy amnesia about 74 times now. Alright. Dog's knocking at the door. Let's check this Omanyte real fast. Then go let her in. Alright. Let me go let my pooch back in. Yeah. Oh, Alright, she should be good for the next little bit, unless someone pulls in and she just has to go bark at them. I had a laugh yesterday evening. She was laying in the floor by my feet, and Dad called his girlfriend. He goes, "It's my honey!" And usually when he says that, she's pulled into the driveway. So, up Stella got and off into the living room she run. It's like, Stella, baby, she's not here. That's tomorrow, more than likely. Oh, you're in the chair. Okay, I thought you hopped up on the bed. She's taken a lane in my Papa-san chair probably about the past week or so. She absolutely loves it when it starts getting cooler out. That chair and her bed are her favorite spots. Of course, I don't have her bed in the bedroom at the moment. There's a basket with a couple of pillows and a big blanket in it. Because it's been so warm out and stuff, she's not feeling snuggly. Soon though, soon I'll have to give it all a wash and bring it back in, and you can have your bed back. Pokemon has so much banger music. I'm gonna say this Helix, this Omanyte is getting a nickname, and it's gonna be whatever number I find it on, so I can always remember that it took me this many freaking fossils to find this Pokemon shiny. This just a little bit gives me Final Fantasy music vibes, like Final Fantasy X music vibes. I need to see if someone's uploaded another complete soundtrack for that game. This would be one of my favorite things to listen to while like playing other games. They kept getting taken down, so now if I want to listen to Final Fantasy X music, I have to go to one of the playlists. Need to track down the Rebirth soundtrack and give it a full listen to as well. Are you leaving? Nope, she's gonna go bury herself in the pillows. It's not her, it's the cat. He's snoozing on the little table I have set over my computer tower so he won't turn it off. Almost halfway through this first batch. So I saw in the for Pokemon Pocket that like Miltank's getting a special card or something, and it's like, oh, that's one of my babies. I still can't play Pocket, but if I could, I definitely would. More evil science lab music with a hint of jazz. Apparently someone made a live action trailer for a Dr. Doofenshmirtz movie. I haven't watched it yet, but I need to. I wasn't a huge fan of Phineas and Ferb, but I did enjoy the little bit of it I watched. And Doofenshmirtz was always kind of funny. He was just a mood in and of himself. I hear you huffing back there. Take a nap. Got back from her walk. And I just plopped down on the bed and laid there for like 20 minutes while I cooled off. Stella's outside. The cat's giving me looks like, Mom, are you gonna give me some treats? And it's like, no, I'm not giving you any treats. You got your treats at like 6 something this morning. I don't know if he makes just enough noise to wake me up, or if he just stares me awake, or if my biological clock is just set to that time. Because I'll wake up enough for him to be like, oh, Mom's up. And he'll run over to the shelf by the bed and sit on it and wait for me to give him treats. I'll get up and go pee. And either let Stella in or out, depending on her mood. I'll do all that in about 3 minutes. And then just plop back down and back in bed, wiggle around for a minute and go back to sleep. Could never do the Pokemon sleep app. My sleep schedule is too wonky at night. Uh-oh, Stella, Papa's home. Dad pulled up. She's got to go meet him. She does love her Papa. It's gonna be in the 70s next week, and it's gonna be glorious. I'm gonna like freeze. Okay, maybe not freeze, because I mean 70s in summer is still a little but it won't be anywhere near as ick as it has been the last month or so. Actually, it's not been too bad the past couple of days. It's been a little humid, but it's been down in the 80s, so it's not been as bad. I can suck up a 100-degree day as long as there's not any humidity, for the most part. Need to check my count here in a second, make sure I'm still accurate. Eventually one of these guys is going to be purple, and I'm going to have like a heart attack or something when it is. Alright, my count is good. Yeah. Stubborn thing. She loves you. She wants you to scratch her butt. his chair for a minute to count out some money instead of went up to him for love and affection. She's like most dogs this time of year. She loves you. She wants your love and affection, and she wants you to scratch your butt or scratch your belly. Whichever one she's feeling particular about at that moment in time. I have a sister who had a black lab mix. Her favorite place to get scratched was you scratch her butt right above her tail. Sit down. Said sit down. And you'd start off scratching her around her shoulder blades, and she'd wiggle her way forward to her, scratching her tail basically. She loves you, Papa. Actually, might have to work on one of my blankets some next week, seeing how it'll be nice and cool. Finish it. Put your feet up. She gotta make sure though, Papa. She being clingy. Time to put this wrist strap on. It keeps rubbing against my leg. I don't know. Eventually. Bless you. I've been doing the same thing on and off. All sorts of sneezes. Bless you again. Maybe time to get some Benadryl. Do you need some toilet paper? Need to blow your nose? Hold on. Be back in a moment. 4-year-old man. Yes, I have fossils for you. if the Kabuto hunt ends up taking this long, I'm just gonna throw all the fossils out. Just all of them out the window. Into the ocean. Alright, 19 to go. Still need to take a screenshot of this and get those colors for a gradient. There's a part of my brain that says that the last one was purple, but I know it wasn't. And if it was, it can wait 7 more minutes for me to check. I say as I immediately go to check it. 18 left. Yeah, it was blue. Every once in a while my brain is like, oh look, this one is purple, even though it's not. Me thinking this would be a semi-quick hunt. I was wrong. If I'd sit around and do about 1,000 revivals a day, it would go much faster, but I don't have the patience for 1,000 revivals. He's not in one day. Funny thing is, it'd take me like, let's see, 300 takes me about 2 hours and 15 minutes. So 600 would take me about 4.5 hours. 900 would be 6 hours and 45 minutes. So it'd take me about 8 hours maybe to do 1,000 revivals. That's a lot of hours. That's a job. And I can sit around and shiny hunt for 8 hours. The reviving is not mentally stimulating enough to do for 8 hours at a time. At least not for me. Yep, gonna revive another one. We got 11 more to go after this. So Mama blew a picture of a new Gengar themed headset coming out, and she's like, oh neat. She prefers Haunter to Gengar. Haunter is one of her favorites, but they don't do Haunter themed stuff, they do Gengar themed stuff. should be playing in a black and white when the castle comes up and surrounds the Elite Four. I still want to know how that happened. How do you move and or build an entire thing to wrap around the Elite Four building without them noticing? Seven to go. See if I can get a smidge of luck here. And get it within these next few revivals. Well, it sure wasn't that one, was it? We get a bunch of remixes of Gen 6 music in Legends EA. Like, I want new stuff, but I would like a few just kind of nice remixes as well. I'm playing Stardew with a couple of other friends again last night, and we're talking about how good the Stardew Valley music was. We got to have Wolf experience the Green Day, or the Green Rain Day, which is always kind of fun. Right, that should be the last one. It is. Let's go through real fast and double check all of these. Looking forward to the next probably week or so when a bunch of people have their vlogs about going to Worlds this year out. Nothing in that set was shiny. My clothes didn't quite take. Pin, if I could sleep all nice and curled up and sleep half as well as you do. He wasn't quite doing chicken with his head cut off earlier. But he does get the zoomies in the morning sometimes. He's been 15-20 minutes just running around the house like a mad lad. He'll really like it next week when we can open up the windows. Dad's thing is fake sound effects. I was watching something last night that for about 6 seconds had Pirates of the Caribbean music in it. And it was just like the mainly recognizable part of Pirates of the Caribbean. I think it was the da 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 dun dun da da dun dun da da da, and then it quit. It's like, you guys are flirting with a lawsuit here. I'll slap you with copyright here eventually if you ain't careful. I'm going to try do a bit of extra reviving out of stream, provided I don't get this in stream. That way tomorrow when I end tomorrow's stream, I will be at double over odds. This sounds a little bit like Crown Tundra took a little bit of that music, the dun 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 part, I think. Mario music. Just a little bit Mario music. I've been trying to team build for Legend ZA. It's like the only Pokemon I know for certain is Meganium, and maybe Scolipede. It took me a moment to think of his name, if he's in there. I don't think he is yet, or at least I don't remember if he's been confirmed. Keep waiting for somebody to do a mock-up of a shiny Mega Victory Bell, kind of like they did for Dragonite. I am hoping that they keep that nice little gradient on the top leaf. The dude who was in here yesterday looking for Kabutops and stuff managed to get another dome fossil. My brain has been very annoyingly kind of poking at the idea of going through Pokemon and getting the shiny gender variants. I don't need them, but there's a small part of my brain that's like, hey, don't you wanna? And it's like, no. Can't remember if when Legends Arceus came out, if Joe ended up going after all the shiny unknowns or not. I want to say he did the alphas, but he might have been going after all of them shiny, and that's a lot of unknowns. Heck, I got 5 or 6 of them just trying to get all the alpha forms. Through the first 20. Makes me think of the little leaf dudes in Fantasy Life I who are punk rockers. Oh. Whew. I've been thinking about starting to get just stuff for Legend CA started and finished. Get my little gaming bovine thing in the corner set up, and my new boxes and whatnot. Doo-doo. Which I know wouldn't take very long. I should really do it and get it finished and out of the way though, so I have everything ready already. I don't gotta scramble or anything. One of those kind of twitchy, itchy feelings. I've come to the conclusion though, if I ever do manage to get out to Worlds, I'm taking one extra suitcase. And that will be my... I can buy stuff until I fill up the suitcase. That will be my limit on stuff. This is not me thinking of Jaden Animations and Alpha Rad having to buy like extra suitcases to take all their stuff back from Japan. Like even when me and Mama Blue went to Orlando, well, okay, she came back with more stuff than I did, but still, all my stuff fit in my bag. Greyhound, and us arriving at our last stop and being like, we need to get our bags, and the dude being like, no, this is just a transition stop, we don't get off, you don't need your bag. He's like, dude, we literally get off here, we need our bags. Well, you gotta wait for us to do this real fast. And like 10 minutes later it's like, guy, can we have our bags so we can leave, please? Oh yeah, sure. Like, you could have done this 15 minutes ago and saved us all the trouble. Had a dude get mad at us because I got in front of him so I could stay next to my friend, and we both stopped so mom and her baby could get the car seat and stuff put up under the bus. And the dude standing behind us, so cut in front of me, but you're standing there. It's like, dude, go around us. Like, if that's that big a deal, quit standing and behind us complaining and walk around us. There's nothing that says that if we stop, you have to. Then we ended up sitting like 3 seats in front of him and could hear him grumbling from behind us. God, the return trip was a journey and a half. We got on our first bus okay. Then the second bus, we had to stop and wait for like 45 minutes for the bus driver to take a break because she was pregnant, which nothing against her for being pregnant, but it's like, guys, we gotta be, by our next stop at this time, otherwise we miss our bus. But we made it, and more got in, and I think we had just enough time to go to the bathroom before they were calling for the people getting on our next bus. And it's like if you had been 15 minutes later, we'd have missed our bus. Wasn't too bad a ride though. It was just late. We left at, I want to say 11, around noon or so. So it was one of those ones where we got back at like 3 or 4 in the morning, as opposed to on our way down when it was 5 or 6 in the evening when we left. And we could sleep most of the bus ride. Even if we did, the only sucky thing though was that the bus that got us to Orlando, the power sockets didn't work, so we couldn't like charge our phones and stuff. So we got to the hotel and both of our phones are like 2 minutes away from dead. And we got there a little early, so the guy's like, hey, we'll get your room set up here and give us 15 to 20 minutes. It might take half an hour at most. You're free to turn your luggage in at the thing and go out into the park if you want. We'll send you a text. So we sat down at the hotel, because they had the section where you could plug your phones in and charge them. 10 minutes later, room's ready. It's like, yay! We went upstairs and took a nap for about 2.5 hours, let our phone charge, and then we went and spent just 2 or 3 hours in the park, I think. That first day, just to kind of roam around and do a few things, and then we went back to the room and just kind of crashed for the evening. Then we were up bright and early the next day, though. So we had the early admittance tickets that let you in like an hour and a half early. was fun. I'd like to go back eventually. Maybe go to the new park. We had the park hoppers pass, which was fun. The first 2 days we wandered around the section that had Diagon Alley and like Hollywood and stuff. And then the next day we went over to Hogwarts and did the Jurassic Park in the comic book area and the kind of cartoon area. I want to say there was one more kind of themed area there, but I don't remember what it was. It was fun though. Definitely I would like to do again. That or either the new Universal Park, or I would like to at least once go to Disney. Not necessarily hit up every park, but just I want to go to, which one is it? Epcot, the one that has the little areas from like around the world. I want to go to that one. And the one that has Pandora, because I'm a nerd. Oh, 40 to go? Also, my streaming schedule next week should be normal. I think the people who were going to stay this weekend shifted their week. So next week's stream schedule should be normal. The one after that I don't think will be, because I'll be cleaning on a Monday. This sounds like victory music, like fanfare for the end of the game. Excuse me. Come here, thing. I'm vaguely curious. Where are we at? 220? Kiski? I don't know what that one is. Could be like a character-based music. Also forgive my weird little head tilts as I was looking at the list. I do have glasses, but they are ungodly reflective when I stream, and I generally don't need them for okay-sized text on my TV. When I say ungodly reflective, like you can see everything reflected in them. That's probably more to do with my light source, though. I still have plans on getting me a soft light. It's just gotta wait till I can be certain I have the funds. Sleepy time music. Of course, as of the past several weeks, any kind of music has been kind of sleepy time music. Ugh. I have a feeling I'm gonna finish this hunt this weekend. Maybe not completely, but if it get to 8,200 like I want, and then I'm gonna start hunting for Omanyte and Sword Monday, and I'm gonna find it in like 2 days and be right back here. I didn't say nothing, I yawned. You know, the funny thing is if I am not almost 2 times over odds, and that means that the shiny charm is working, I'm like 5 times over odds. Which isn't any better. Go have one of those reaffirming video watches where someone else does this hunt and gets a shiny. I didn't say nothing. No. I think I coughed when you said... No, you're fine. If it was important, I'd get up and say it. Living room goes quiet for a minute and a half because Dad thinks I was talking to him. And it's always when I like cough or something he does that. Bless him. Alright, 25 to go. Oh look, 75, 75. I wasn't paying attention when I passed 69, 69. Oh. Dang it, I was gonna take a screenshot just to be silly. Ooh, I can post that poll too. Need to finish watching Moxie play the Mario mod or ROM. I'm to the last part of it. I just haven't finished it yet. To go. I remember first time I beat Legends Arceus, and for whatever reason they had it where you couldn't take a screenshot of like the ending art. I remember beating it for the second time and just kind of rolling my eyes and just taking a screenshot of it on my computer. I don't know if I still have that somewhere anymore. Ooh, carnival music. What if they're gonna have Toby Fox do the Gen 10 music for Pokemon as well? Mm-hmm. 15 to go. I want this song in particular to make a comeback. Just kind of the Frenchy accordions. Need something like this playing when we arrive off the train. Alright, let's see if I can get lucky in these final 10. Could be the theme for the little fairy tale town. Remember this thing, this website you could go and put like 2 different songs in, and it would transition you from like one style of song to the other through like various music. I always love to try that with like Pokemon soundtracks. Alright, almost finished with this set. Got 3 more to do, and then I'll go through and double check. And then 1 more set of 100 to revive. Stubborn little thing. Gonna fall over in shock when I finally get it. Just topple out of my chair, straight to the floor. Don't need to do any more falling. I've fallen enough in the past couple of weeks. My poor sister caught her foot under she was taking apart a bed and caught her foot under one of the feet of it, and now she's all bruised. It has not been a good month for my family in feet. She was supposed to send me a picture of her chicken. She says she's got this really pretty one she keeps wanting to show me, and she keeps forgetting to take a picture. I should send her a message and remind her of that. Tell her to show me her chicken. Alright, another 100 down. Let's go through and double check these real fast. Unless I'm lucky enough to have missed it, this will be another reset. Every single one of these guys looks like they want to give you a hug. I'm probably not correct in my counting, but that's fine. It's so funny though, because looking at this thing's weight, it weighs anywhere from like 10 pounds to 22 pounds, and they're like bowling ball sized, quite literally. One random shiny Zubat I found while hunting for Jinx. Alright, another 100 down, another 100 to go. Sorry about that, my wrist itched. It means that's close to my palm. Maybe I'll be getting money. If you don't know, an itchy palm is supposed to mean money's coming your way. Usually for me, an itchy palm just means something's irritated my skin. Hi, Sakura. Alright, let's get these last 100 done. I'm surprised the cat hasn't woken up. Usually he gets up to pester me at least for a couple of minutes every stream. I guess he got really comfy. Silly boy. I think when I do my playthrough of X, I'm gonna use a Froakie as my starter. Because I've played with Chespin in my main game, was my starter, and then I did Finkin when I redid one, mostly as a Nuzlocke. Got to the point there at the end when they were like reviving my Pokemon before I could dump things that were technically dead in my box, which made it a little funky at the end, but I think I might go with Froakie this next playthrough. Name it Jiraiya. It was one of the other frogs, but Gamabunta is a big frog, and while Greninja is tall, he is not a giant. Well, he is technically a giant frog. He's not big enough Earthwise. We have to find an alpha, name it Gamabunta. That'd be kind of fun. Oh, look, more sad music. This doesn't get used near as much as like any of the other sad music. That one song tone, whatever, I keep forgetting it's from like Gen 5. Is like in any video that has a little bit of the sad part in it, the dun dun dun. Because there is so much Pokemon music now. So many generations worth of it. I need to finish playing Y on my 2DS so I can do the Emma stuff. That time of year, that's getting calls from like California and stuff. But it is so funny though, because I forgot how limited your like hairstyle choices and stuff in X and Y are. You get a pretty good selection of clothes, mostly because you get a bunch of color options, but hairstyles is like, here's 4 different hairstyles with 3 different versions of bangs. curious if they'll have different clothing boutiques for you to buy stuff at. Or maybe it'll be different things on different days. So I want to say there are 3 different boutiques in Lumio City. There's one on each side of the map. And then there's the big fancy one you can't get into until after you beat the Elite Four. It's alive. I wonder how long it would take for that to get tiring. Every time we revive the fossil, just shouting, "It's alive," up to the sky. I'm back to do the rest of them. Thank you for letting me have that break. 70 to go, so still 70 chances to get a shiny. Which might not be the best odds, but they're better than nothing. If this thing would be a little less stubborn, I could be finished by now. Dang it. Ooh, excuse me. He lives! You moved. You're just gonna curl right back up and go right back to sleep, aren't you, Bubba? Now, often he actually just lays down and sleeps through a stream. Usually when I go to refill my water bottle in the kitchen, he follows me in here and has to have a couple of minutes of me scratching his head and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, he does. I'm probably about to wake him up. You pain in my butt. You're a good boy. Yeah, I'm impressed I still haven't gotten it too. And it's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. I'm gonna switch over to hunting for one to evolve next week though. Also, hello Mint. It's nice to see you again. This Omanyte is being particularly stubborn. Even if I somehow missed it in one of the earlier streams, I still should have gotten another one by now. Well, almost by now. But if not today, maybe tomorrow. Also, don't forget to get your shiny Chin Pao. I got one of mine this morning. I still gotta hop in my Violet game though and get the one from that one. Ooh. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Ugh. And that one snuck up on me. Dad sneezed 7 or 8 times earlier, so I guess it's just my turn now. Ooh, yeah, you'll have till September 30th, I think, to get, Chin Pao in whichever one the first one was. And then, of course, the other two after their events are finished. I gotta get on tonight and do a few raids. Earn me a few more herba. Do my part. So considering we apparently, as a collective, beat 5 million of Chin Pao, I don't think that's gonna be a problem. I feel like I've gotten off on my count again. Not by much, just by... Nope, I'm good. Okay, nice. So what did you think of Mega Victory Bell? It's silly, right? Like, 90% of the reactions I've watched for it, the people have just had to laugh at it because it's so goofy. Well, you can. I mean, it probably wouldn't take 3 minutes. Maybe 4. This does make me curious, though, to know if they'll be doing raids for Shiny Miraidon and Koraidon. So I do like to think that if they did those, they would make it a 7-star raid. It kind of is. It gives Mario vibes, but in like a good way. I probably won't use it on my team because I am more than likely going to use Chikorita as my starter, but it's still kind of fun. It would make a very good like drawstring bag. Give it 2 weeks. Someone somewhere will have made one. Either sewn one together or crocheted one or something. I've always thought that they need a Stonejourner neck pillow. I would too, but I don't trust myself to be able to make like the leaves and stuff, or get the general body shape right. Like I do perfectly good doing like blankets and simple bags and stuff. I made 2 or 3 simple bags. That is definitely something I would need a pattern for. Now that makes me wish I could remember where my crocheted bags are. I have one that's like a tablet case. But I have one that is literally just a little bag with handles. Oh, they will. It might not be this year though. It might be next year, closer to the release of Gen 10. Because I feel like them doing the Treasures of Ruin is they're like, hey, here's your shiny legendaries for the year. You know, we'll do Miraidon and Koraidon next year before Generation 10 drops, which would be fine. Plus, it gives them time to do distributions for like the shiny Loyal 3 as well. It'll just be interesting to see if they decide to do the Loyal 3 as raids too. And if Miraidon and Koraidon would make it into raids as well. Or if they would keep to making them codes you had to redeem. Honestly, I feel like if they do Crydon and Maridon as like 7-star raids, they should just let us catch it. Let us catch it and be the original trainer of it. But, you know, limit us to one like always, of course. You possibly could. I mostly do blankets. Every once in a while, I'll do like a little octopus or something. My little octopus is back there. And I have a pattern for like big jellyfish and owls. I've never tried a Pokemon crochet though. Even just doing like Pokeballs, I've never done one. I had a thing saved at one point in time that had a whole bunch of like plush crochet Pokemon patterns on it, but I don't know if I could still find that list. I'd kind of love to crochet me a Pokemon out of scrap yarn. I don't have enough stuffing for one at the moment though, is probably the biggest problem. Yeah, the 7-star raids are hard, but they're supposed to be hard. Me and my, get a group of friends, every time a 7-star raid pops up, we, build our Pokemon and go do it, and have a fairly decent time doing it. Some days it takes us 10 minutes, one day it took us an hour, I think. It just depends on the Pokemon. Mm-hmm. But we'll have to wait and see as to how they release the other legendary shinies. I know they did Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos, the Galarian ones, in Sword and Shield. They did them with the online battles where you had to get on and do 3 battles, and then a week or 2 later you got them as a reward. I didn't mind doing that for the legendary birds. That was actually kind of fun. Last time I did those, though, was when they were doing the Pokeball backpacks, and then they stopped. Well, stopped getting rewards I wanted. Oh, look, I'm back to 666. Yeah, it would be nice if the NPCs could terrestrialize their Pokemon. And I know there are a bunch of YouTubers who go over how to beat the 7-star raids solo. But it can still be a bit annoying. My dog just sneezed. It will be interesting though if we did get the raids to see which Terra type they gave them, if they'd make them dragon or their secondary typing. Thought I heard my dog by the door. I guess I did not. But I'm glad they're handing out the treasures of ruin and shinies. I know so many people are kind of mad that just everything in this game is basically shiny locked when it comes to legendary Pokemon. Which I suppose they did that so they could make it the raid events. I'm sure they have most of this stuff planned out a year, 2 years ahead of time. I think it's funny how the treasures of ruin are kind of split 50-50 with okay shinies and really nice shinies. Because Chin Pao and the fish probably have the better shinies of the four. Then a slug and the moose are kind of meh. Like, they're not bad, they're just not just overly fantastic. I do like that they went with autumn colors for the snail. Go show off my shiny treasures to the history teacher. Yeah, it would have been nice if they had at least left the sandwich legendaries unlocked, or at least had them be, you know, full odds hunts. I mean, I wouldn't have to dip into Dynamax Adventures for some of the later legendaries. Of course, there were also a handful of legendaries they just didn't include, which makes sense because, Jesus, they had like 20-something legendary Pokemon scattered around Paldea. But at the end of the day, it's their choice what they shine and lock and what they don't. Still think it'd be nice if they did a bunch of mystery gift events for the 30th anniversary that were just shiny legendaries or shiny mythicals that we haven't had a chance to get before outside of Pokemon Go. Never was able to put my Hoopa in out of Pokemon Go and into my Pokemon Home. But who knows what next year will bring. 30 years is a pretty big anniversary for things. I mean, I know some like Final Fantasy Final Fantasy stuff just as a franchise is getting pretty close to the 30-year mark, I think. And of course, Mario's past 30 years, aren't they? They did their big anniversary a couple years ago. Alright, give me just a second, Stella. Stella's wanting back out. Be back in just a moment. Come on, back outside. Alright, I'm back, at least for a minute or two. Oh dang, I didn't realize I was at 86. Alright, 14 more chances. For today, I'll be doing more tomorrow, but you didn't? Okay. Dad tossed a load of laundry in this morning and forgot to turn it on. This thing just does not want to shine. And recounting 40 this year? So it was probably 35 the year Animal Crossing came out, I think. So they made a big deal about them doing the Mario home decor and island decor and stuff, and everyone thought it was going to be limited to just March, and then it just never went away. I remember being in such a hurry to try and gather up all the Mario stuff I wanted for my island, and then it's like, oh well, April rolled around and none of it vanished. We all thought it was going to be limited time, but it wasn't. I wonder if they'll put out another special Mario thing, like the Lego, like how the Legos did the retro TV in NES. I got that. It was so much fun to put together. I want another Lego set so bad, but I don't have the money for them right now because they're expensive. There are so many Lego sets I would buy if I had the money. And Lego should be announcing their Pokemon collaboration here soon. It'd be interesting what they see, what they do with those. And please let it be something other than the starters and Pikachu. Give us a nice little variety of Pokemon there, Lego. Alright, 4 to go. I don't think I'm gonna get a last minute shiny today either. Get a feeling when I get this shiny from this game, it's gonna be like 10 revivals in, and voila, there it's gonna be. And then it's gonna do it that way, so I have to take 3 or 4 minutes to go through all my settings and change everything around the Pokemon Sword. Provided this isn't after the hunt. It can be that some of the sets and stuff can seem like they're just wildly overpriced, but honestly, I'd probably be just as happy with a regular box of Legos to play with. But there are several sets that it's like, if I had the extra money and the space to put these, I would have them in a heartbeat. I want a couple of the Lord of the Rings sets really bad. And then they have this little bookshelf set that's literally just like a little scene, little Lego character reading a book with a shelf and stuff behind it, that it's just like completely out of stock everywhere because frickin' scalpers snatch them up as fast as they can get them restocked. Double check all my non-shinies here. Just double check all my shinies, I wish. Yeah, half the price of this stuff though is you're paying for the name. I always kind of wanted some of the Lego Jurassic World sets just for the Lego dinosaurs. Alright, no shiny in that set of fossils, so that'll be it for today. I will be back tomorrow to do 300 more. Mint, I hope you have a good evening, provided it's daytime where you are. And I'll see you next time, hopefully. Bye-bye.